The following is a disclaimer. We are too brown and down, but introduce ourselves as Brown Boys Are Us in the beginning of the podcast. We found out that Brown Boys Are Us was already taken by another group after recording this episode.
Fuck those dudes.
Please disregard that part of the introduction.
Not the fuck those dudes part, but the introduction part.
Roll the intro music.
Fire, ayy.
Is that 100% right now too?
We're at 100%. 100% GoPro, 100% effort.
Alright, welcome
To
Brown Boys Are Us. I said more words than you did.
episode 3.
Sorry.
I knew that was 4. Episode 3. We're still kind of working out the kinks of our system. We both need a set of headphones for sure. I'm sorry I forgot mine.
It's fine.
Alright.
We're only going to use one.
So we've had people listening to our audio, trying to give us like feedback, what we should do. And so this is a product of that.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know. I only talked to like maybe one person.
This one girl was like, you guys shouldn't cuss as much. And I was like, fuck that. Cuss if I want. This is
Yeah.
Spotify, bitch.
This is Spotify.
Plug. So
God damn it.
how do we start? Hold on, I got it. You
You
ever
got
just
two?
get like weird presents for your birthday?
Is that how you
It's
started
good
it?
show,
Is that how
right?
you started it?
It's good.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I can't say. I don't know. I don't really know. I can't
you
remember.
tell me a story. So when I was a kid, like my first birthday I remember was my second birthday. It was in La Bonita Park.
When you're 2 years old, you
Yeah,
remember your birthday?
I remember my second birthday. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just
Okay.
I remember just being at the park. I don't remember like, yeah, and then I got fucking all these gifts and we smashed. Later I saw a video and I used to really like Barney when I was a kid. So like they had a Barney piñata because Mexicans are sadistic like that. And they're like, hit the Barney piñata. And I'm all like, no, I don't want to. That's my favorite
so fucked
character.
up.
So, yeah, I saw the video. I'm like in little hiking boots and pants and a little shirt. I was all snazzied up. And
Fresh.
yeah, and then they're like giving me the stick.
When was it? When did you see that video?
Probably when I was like 10. It was like the first time
Okay.
I remember seeing it. I probably saw it before that though. Yeah, because at that point I was a fucking piñata monster. You said there's candy in there?
It's a piñata of my mom. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Lynch that shit. Anyways.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, my second birthday. I guess I don't really remember what I got for that. I think I had like one more birthday party after that, and then I just didn't have birthday parties for the longest time.
It might smell bad. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
And then when I was 10, since the big, you're hitting double digits now. That was my parents' philosophy on it. My dad was like, you can have a party, which I didn't really want a party. I guess I didn't really have like a close set of friends at the time, and I was afraid that nobody.
So you
would
remember
come.
that too?
Yeah. I was afraid that nobody would come. Like, I didn't want to have
yeah.
a party where like nobody came. And looking back, they probably would have all came because fucking
Turning up and
yeah,
stuff.
kids love getting free candy and gifts and shit, and then giving gifts to me. But my dad was like,
giving gifts to me.
you can have a party, or I'll give you $100 and take you to Toys R Us. And I was 10, so I was like,
Damn.
give me that $100, man.
Well, sorry. For all you kids that are born after Toys R Us went bankrupt, Toys R Us was a store.
A store, yeah,
A toy store. And yeah, they stole our name because we're Brown Boys R Us, and Toys R Us
That's
was
how-
definitely created after us. So yeah, just
We're about to launch a Hilo. That's what that means.
Dude,
They
that's
call it-
secret.
They call it a skippy because when it makes noises, skip, 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 skip. Just kidding. That's from Tom Segura. I'm sorry, I'm not stealing your stuff, Tom, but you're really funny.
What?
He's a comedian.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Can we put that off
Oh, I'm
again?
sorry.
I just like can't stop looking at it.
Where's my mouse? Go ahead, continue on with your story with the
Yeah, no. So I got $10 or $10. I was 10 years
$10.
old. Yeah, here you go.
fucking gypped your ass.
I got $100 for my 10th birthday, and my dad took me to Toys R Us to buy whatever. And at the time, I was like, "Oh, dude, $100 can get me whatever I want."
Really?
Yeah, and then I like went to the fucking those like motorized cars that you can drive as a kid that like have a
Yeah.
little battery pack. I went to those. Those are like $250. I'm like, dreams are crushed.
Too
So
expensive.
I went to the video game section and I was like, all right, I gotta be able to split up this goddamn money appropriately.
Video game. Like what system were you playing at the time?
I was playing my Game Boy Advanced.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
So I bought the Scooby-Doo video game.
Really?
Yeah, which was it was like you were literally trying to solve a mystery, and I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I know I watched the show and I aware what Scooby-Doo is about,
No.
but I was like, yeah, it's gonna be like a
What?
side-scroller action. But like you had to look for clues and like solve puzzles, and it was like way more than my 10-year-old brain can handle. I didn't beat that game until I was like 16 because I was like, I don't understand. It was one of those old ones too, because it was for like I could play it on the Game Boy Advance, but it was for the Game Boy Color. So it didn't.
Oh, okay. So
like to get back to where you were, you would have to write down your password to like get you to the same point.
What?
You never played one like that?
No.
You like write down like it gives you like this is your save password, and you have to enter that password in, and that's that's how your save data gets recorded and stuff.
What?
Yeah.
No, I think I've only played like Pokemon and
Where they had
yeah. So I don't think I've ever had a. Did they do that for Pokemon?
No, you could save in Pokemon, but
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking
I think
about.
it was just like a memory type like memory utilization type thing. I don't know why they did it like that, but it is a thing.
Oh, what for all you kids that were born yesterday? The Game Boy. I'm just kidding.
You know the DS? Yeah, before that.
Before that, yeah.
But yeah, so I bought that. I bought fucking that game, which I didn't beat for a really long time, and I bought like Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh. I bought like his starter deck because Yu-Gi-Oh was big at that time.
Pegasus.
Yeah,
But that's to do with the
fucking eye and the white hair.
Oh, I was thinking of somebody else.
I don't know. Who you think
Yeah.
of. I haven't
Well,
seen
yeah,
it
obviously you
since
don't know.
then. Yeah.
The guy with the combed hair to the side. I think he was his buddy.
With the brown hair?
Yeah.
Kaiba
Is it Kaiba?
might be. With the blue eyes white dragon?
Maybe.
Yeah. Me and McDonald were just talking about it the other day.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So Pegasus.
Yeah, I bought
deck?
the starter deck, and I think I bought some like candy, and I just like saved the
At
rest.
Toys
of
R
my money.
Us?
Yeah. So that was my 10th birthday.
That's what you got. That was the exciting thing that you wanted to talk about. That birthday, specifically.
No, not specific. I'm just talking.
Oh, I
can't-
thought you got super excited about this.
Don't break my
okay,
flow.
Okay. Sorry. So there was. I don't even know what birthday. I don't know how you remembered your birthday when you were 2 years old or when you were 10 or all that stuff. But I remember getting Heelys. I don't remember which birthday. I just know I used to. No words. I remember where I got them, like what house I was living at the time.
Okay, not like
That's
shoes and
it
shoes
though. Yeah, but the Heelys were fucking awesome. But I remember when I stopped wearing them was which was like maybe like 3 days later, there was like a speed bump right in front of my house. And I was going down, like it's like a little slope, nothing like fucking too steep, but it was like a little tiny slope where like I didn't have to do anything to go down the street.
Yeah.
And I was young. I'm gonna say I was young because the next part, I fell right on my ass, and it shocked the fuck out of me, and I laid there crying for at least 5 minutes.
A little.
So I was
Gravy
a child.
baby down.
No, gravy baby down. Well, yeah.
I remember getting Heelys. My parents separated gifts into like if it was a big gift, it has to be given at Christmas, and for your birthday, you didn't really get big gifts. You just kind of got like
Oh, really?
less more menial things.
Okay.
But then you only have a party for your birthday. I don't know. But so I got Heelys for Christmas, and like the same thing happened to me. My sister, like me and my sister both got Heelys. She got some white ones, I got some black ones, and she was like down the street with them within minutes. And I was like trying to do them, and I'm like, I can't. Like I could not do it, and so I was like super upset because I wanted these things so bad. I just like people were, like I would see people at school like running and doing it. And I'm like, I want to be able to do that, and I got them. I couldn't do it right away. So that was frustrating. And so like we went to the swap meet, and I just held my dad's hand for like
The whole time.
just like getting in my stance and holding his hand. He's like literally towing me everywhere. And then after that day, I could do it. But my mom didn't let me Healy like in a Costco or in any supermarkets.
Oh, that's lame.
Even though that was like the best ground because it was all super flat and like slick.
Especially Costco.
Yeah, so you can get some mad speed going. Just hear somebody like clack 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 clacks.
I don't think I've seen Heelys anymore. Not recently.
You ever seen Employee of the Month?
If you explain the movie,
It's with Dane Cook and he works at like a Costco style store and has Jessica Simpson in it and Dax Shepard.
I remember Dane Cook.
Yeah, I think he has Heelys in that movie.
But you said Dane Cook, so that's probably a very old movie.
Yeah.
So
I
mean,
like
I haven't seen kids
2006.
with fucking Heelys going
definitely
around.
not.
You know what I mean?
Heelys were only cool in like 3rd to 5th grade, and if you're like in 6th grade and you had Heelys, fucking nerd.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
What?
But I just saved up enough money for these fresh kicks. What the fuck?
And you couldn't, honestly, they were so big and bulky, like, even if you took the wheel off, like,
Yeah.
it wasn't
I remember
it wasn't cutting it.
I'd like I'd have to take because you weren't allowed to have them at school, and some kids would still. But I like was afraid to get my fucking butt whooped by my mom, so I was like, fucking if they said I can't have these things, in, I'm getting in trouble for you guys. So I'd take them off and put them in my backpack, and at the end of school, I'd like
Slap them in.
snap them in, and just,
Fucking
like,
rocket power right there.
yeah, run down the street, and my sister would be like, "Wait, we have to walk together." So I'd like roll down, come back, like.
Dude, you were just saying that you couldn't even do it, though.
That's when I learned how to do it,
Oh.
because then I'd take it to school and stuff. It was still. I learned within Christmas break. I learned how to do it, but the first couple days I was like, "These Heelys are stupid. I don't want to wear these anymore."
He took off his boots. I'm just saying that.
Damn it, gotta stop. No ums.
What?
The
Oh, yeah. You don't like that when people do that, so why are you do it, you hypocrite?
I'm very good at public speaking when it comes to like explaining stuff to people.
God damn it.
1 year. So my family wasn't very. We didn't have a lot of money. Like my parents provided a very good life for me for what we had, and like they always made sure I can go out and like have fun. But as far as like extra spending money,
Yeah.
it wasn't a lot. So like when I'd go out, like I'd have like $5 or $10. So like if the movie cost $9, I'd have $1 to try and make shit work. You know what I mean? And so
I was the same way. My family was the same way.
yeah, I think I told you the story before where like we went to this place called Bruxy's. It's like a waffle burger place. And I was like, I'll have some water, and like that was it. And all my other friends were like eating food.
Fucking going
And then
in.
they were like, they like brought me a plate, like, oh, somebody ordered this, but they left, so you can just have it.
It was the workers that did that, right?
Yeah, I'm
I
like
remember.
almost positive, like looking back, like that was probably so sad to see like these
The one-
15 to 16-year-olds like eating it, and just with the one Mexican kid there drinking his water. But
I mean, it be like that sometimes.
Mom, Dad, I love you. You're the best.
It really did, though.
So 1 year, went to my friend's birthday party, and his like girlfriend organized it. It was like a surprise birthday party, and like a week before it happened, she like hit me up and she's like, "Hey, like all of his water polo, because he had like us, which were like 2 of us used to play water polo and we didn't anymore,
Yeah.
and he still played." So she was like, all of his water polo friends like just bailed on his party. Like, can you get like all the people like that you guys hang out with together so we can still have his birthday party? And so I was like, okay. I kind of live in Walnut, so it's a little far for me, but
Where did she live? Or where was
they
this
lived
party
in
at?
Brea.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's far.
So like,
you have a car?
no, I was like
What?
16.
How is that
She was
even-
just saying like, can you coordinate everybody getting to this address on this day, like a week before?
Oh, okay.
And I
I thought it was a day of or
No,
some shit.
I fucking hate planning shit. So I'm like,
I love planning shit.
I guess I can help out, and so, but I didn't. It's not like
Brea
I
is
had.
far, though.
I didn't have money to just go spend like on a gift, so I ended up like getting the $10 that my mom gave me, and like that was his birthday gift, $10. But I'm also kind of an a-hole, and I gifted him back the like 3 seasons of Big Bang Theory he let me borrow. So I like wrapped up these Big Bang Theory DVDs, and I was
That
like,
he let you borrow?
yeah. I was like, here's your gift. And he unwrapped it, and he's like, oh, thanks. My Big Bang Theory DVDs. And I was like,
my god.
I was like, just kidding. I got you $10. Like, in my head, like, now I can't eat lunch for a week. Fuck.
You gave him.
Yeah, I
borrowed-
thought it was funny. That
Dude,
motherfucker.
That's hilarious.
That motherfucker got me back the next year. I don't like cake icing.
yeah.
Like I think it's like chalky and it just doesn't taste good. If you put some Cool Whip in it though, then it's delicious. But regular cake icing I don't like. And so for my birthday, that year, like we had a little like get together, me and my friends.
yeah.
I don't really do the party thing, but we had a little get together, me and my friends, and they fucking got me. That motherfucker got me a tub of cake icing, and he didn't even like. At least I got him the DVDs, gave him back, and then gave him $10. He just got me the cake icing. He said,
Yeah, but he spent money on the cake icing. You only gave him $10, technically.
$2.75. How much is cake icing really?
I don't know. I've never bought just cake icing. I've never made a cake either, so
Fair enough.
I can't. I don't think I'd be able to bake anything in my entire life. So
So he got me. You got me good, Ben. You got me good. Son of a gun.
I think it's nice though when you kind of get older, where it's like you're like old enough to drink,
Yeah.
and all your friends just buy like we've had like white elephants, where it's just alcohol.
Yeah.
And then there would be those motherfuckers that bring in like box wine. So that's obviously the shittier fucking choice out of the bunch.
Are you buying like for whatever? I mean, obviously because you can drink now, but I like how White Elephant that I went to, like two of the gifts were beer centered.
Yeah.
Like one was like a carry your own 6-pack, and the other was like a horn that you poured your beer into. It was like a cup, but it was shaped like a Viking looking horn.
Oh,
so you
really?
could drink out of that.
Oh, that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
I was pissed that I ended up going for the cheese set with the summer sausage.
Like food?
Yeah.
Why?
So I ended up going for that.
Why?
And it was all wrapped up, and like you could tell that it was a cheese set. I was like, oh, tight cheese set, yeah. And there was still like 3 more gifts to be picked, and my friend
I picture like a Costco.
picked the fucking. It was a Hillshire Farm. Go meat. Go meat. Picked the gift, and he opened it up, and it's a fucking mead horn. And I was
Oh, you said mead.
mead. Mead is a type of beer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just what you call it though.
Yeah,
a mead
sorry.
horn. And so I was like, I saw that he got the mead horn, and I was like, no, fuck, no. And I couldn't switch with anybody, and he for sure wasn't gonna switch with me. And so my friends, Brendan and Aaron, like knew that I was gonna react like that when I saw the horn. That's why
Yeah.
they didn't let me see it before. And so I was
Damn.
like, "That you mother!" They're like, "Ha ha ha!"
Who took
we
that
got
one?
you again." It was my friend Bonner. He lives up in Hampton.
Was this this last Christmas?
Yeah, the white elephant I invited you to actually.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I was. I think I had duty that day.
You're definitely
I was cranking or
You're
something.
Cranking, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely invited.
Anyways,
Sure.
yeah. So white elephants. I
But yeah,
remember.
they're all like alcohol scented. It's kind of fun now. Or when you go out for your birthday and they're like, "What'd you guys get me?" And then they're like, "Drinks for the night."
Yeah,
and you're
that's-
all like,
yeah, that's all that matters now, right?
I went to this. I have this Korean friend, and
Not me.
not him. No, he's Filipino. Her name's Anna. Shout out to Anna and Joey.
Why Joey?
That's her fiance.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Anna and Joey.
so I went to their white elephant gift, and
She hot?
I'm not gonna answer that. What if they're listening? You're very cute, Anna. You're a cute girl.
Okay. It's just a question. I don't know why people always like get like that when I ask them.
Because she's been my friend since we were like 14.
Okay.
I hung out with her fiance. I'm like, oh, dude, yeah. This girl that I've known since we've been in high school, she's hot.
Oh, see, oh yeah,
Just-
that's all you had to say.
Just so you know, I know you're gonna marry her.
All right, continue.
But I went to
Anna and
hers. I don't know how to put this lightly, so I'm just gonna say it. She is Korean, therefore she has a lot of Korean friends. It's a racial clique, I guess. I don't know how else you want me to put it. That's how it is.
I mean, that's how Asians are.
yeah, you know, you have a lot of Filipino friends. In the Navy, you have the Filipino mafia.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't
He's
know.
not-
I
he
don't
doesn't-
really know what that is.
He doesn't know Tagalog, so he's not part of it.
No, I just the Filipino mafia is. Shh, don't worry about it.
See? Keep silence. Secrets are being kept.
I
Anyways,
farted again. I'm sorry.
so I was farting too.
You did. Oh God, no! I don't like yours. Yours are so bad.
I went to her white elephant gift, and it was like me and this other girl. She was my friend.
Was she white?
She was white.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you dating?
Huh?
What?
We were like trying to date, but we were both at different parts in our life.
Okay.
Long
so
story.
you guys went. Your trying relationship went to this Korean white elephant.
Yeah, we're
I'm
both
just trying to clarify.
We're both her friend,
Oh, okay.
Anna's friend now. Like we're
Okay.
both her friends. They've known each other since they were like in kindergarten.
You think she's hot?
She's very cute. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say her name.
Oh, I thought you already said it.
No,
Okay.
I didn't say it on purpose. So we went, but all their gifts that they had were like actual gifts. Like it wasn't like a white elephant. We're like, haha, I got you this shitty little thing that you're never gonna use. It was like Tupperware sets and like a fucking blender and like wine glasses and all this nice stuff. And then this like not family, but this brother and sister brought a one-way sign that they stole off the street.
What?
Yeah.
That's
They were
dangerous.
like, this is the thing we
Or
brought.
against the
I ended
law.
up leaving with the one-way sign.
Did you really?
Yeah, I took it home and I like left it on the porch, and my parents saw it the next day, and they're all like, "What did you do last night?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "The one-way sign that's out on the patio. Where'd you get that from?" And I was like, "Oh, it was one of the white elephant gifts. It's fine. We thought you stole it."
That's well. I mean,
No.
technically, you did steal it now.
By proxy, yeah.
So when you said that like Tupperware and stuff like that, those are like good gifts.
Yeah.
So when I go home every Christmas, my parents tend to like write my name on gifts that they bought for like my cousins and shit.
Yeah.
And we had a white elephant. I think it was last Christmas, and it said my name that I gave it out, and it was like towels, like Lacoste towels. Like it wasn't like a normal like gray towel. It was like a neon orange towel, and it was like 3 gifts, and they were all towels, but it was like wrapped up.
Yeah, yeah.
So like they opened it and they're like, "Oh look, towels!" You know, like that was like the one thing no one wanted.
Yeah.
And like it was getting passed around, and they're like, "Why did you even bring this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just thought you guys
really
need to
like
shower.
cloth."
I like cloth." That was actually when I got my blanket that I use in my rack.
Oh, well, there you go.
They were all freaking out. Because I kept switching out. I wanted the blanket, but they kept stealing it from me. I don't know why. I think they just wanted to see my reaction.
Yeah.
And because like every time they took it, I would freak out. And there was a blue one that I have right now, and there was a pink one. Same exact blanket, just pink and blue. And I didn't give a fuck which one I got.
Yeah,
I
you
just
just
wanted a
wanted the
goddamn blanket for the ship.
Blankets are expensive.
Yeah. And it's not even okay. It's not even like I don't even think it's expensive. I think it's just one of those throw ones
Yeah.
that you like. You
They're
can,
so soft though.
yeah, but they're really small.
Yeah.
But I'm like
He's not very tall.
yeah, I'm like 5'8". No, I'm like 5'3". So like that throw blanket is like it fits my whole body.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Nice.
sad. Yeah. So yeah, they kept stealing it, and I like ended up with the pink one, and I'm like, fuck yeah, like no one's gonna steal this. Why would they steal a pink one? And then they stole it. But I don't know how I ended up getting the blue one, but
What the?
at least I didn't even put anything into that white elephant because obviously those towels are for my parents.
Right.
But then I got a blanket out of it, so that was.
I don't know if you feel the same way about this because you mentioned towels, and like when towels are brand new, they're too soft and they leave all that fuzz on you.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm not properly dried.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you, everybody?
Leave your comments down below if
yeah.
you get fully
It just
dry.
makes sense. Do new towels fully dry you? Yes or no? So you have to wash them a couple times, get all that lids
Yeah.
off of them, kind of.
Yeah.
But my mom's towels, she's had those towels for like 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
So not to say that they're crusty, but they're like worn in.
They're
The
like-
fibers are like kind of hard.
Okay.
And I was like, I gotta steal a couple of these. So I took like 2 of her towels with me back home.
Ah.
Because I was like,
They're nice.
I'm like scraping off all the water that's on me. I'm for sure dry
Scraping
now.
it off.
Yeah, that's the best way to explain
It's
it.
not even like soaking it up. It's just fucking like
No, it's
pushing
like
it off.
literally like scraping it and like now I'm for sure dry. I know.
I actually have a towel like that on board right now.
Yeah. See, it's fucking.
Yeah, I get what
It
you
makes
mean.
sense to me.
Yeah, actually,
I don't
I've
like-
had I got like a blue one. Cause like I feel like since I've been making money like constantly, like, I have a paycheck and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A part of me was like, why am I wearing or why am I using things that are like super old? Like I could just renew it like once a year or something like that, you know? But with that kind of same situation, when I got that new towel, like it was a fucking baby blue one, and every time I would like fucking dry myself off.
Linty.
Yeah. So I definitely got you.
A baby blue gravy baby.
What?
That's you.
What is that? What is that?
No.
Why?
Baby blue, the towel, gravy baby. That's you.
Why are you saying gravy baby though? What does that have to do with baby
That's your
blue?
dance group.
Well, what does that have to do with baby
Because
blue?
you're a gravy baby.
But what does that have to do with baby blue?
If you dry yourself with the baby blue towel, you're a baby blue gravy baby.
What? That doesn't
It makes sense. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I guess one year, my parents woke me up for my birthday. Well, one year, so my nephew was born on the 26th of April. My birthday is the 27th of April.
Oh, dude, happy belated.
Oh, thanks. I'm 25 now.
Okay, yeah, it did pass. Okay,
Life
sorry.
is fleeting. So when the day before my birthday, like the 25th,
Oh.
my sister went into labor and my whole family left to go see my nephew being born.
Yeah.
And I
That
stayed
bastard.
because I had like tests and shit for school, and so I literally spent it was probably like my 16th birthday like in the house by myself.
Why? Oh, because you had to sleep early for the next day.
No, not my 16th. It was like my 12th or 13th. Yeah.
So you had to sleep in early to take a test the next day.
No, I didn't go with because my sister lived in Vegas at the time.
Oh.
So they like drove off to Vegas,
Oh.
and I was like just at home, and I woke up and it was my birthday, and I was like the only one there. And I was like,
my. But
Yo.
they told you that they. That
Yo,
you,
so- yeah, I knew they were leaving, but I was just like, yeah, I'll
God.
be fine. And I woke up the next day, I was like, I'm not fine.
Oh no.
Nobody's
That's
here.
terrible. Oh my
But one year
God.
they woke me up again. We didn't have the best financial situation at times, but you did the best, mom and dad.
Yeah.
Good times. But they got me one year they got me a bottle of A&W root beer because I used to really like root beer.
Like a 2-liter?
No, like a 12-ouncer.
Really?
Yeah.
For your birthday?
It was that and an air horn, and then I got like whatever I wanted for dinner that night. But that
Wow.
was like that was a birthday right there.
Oh,
Air
man.
horn and root beer. And I was like, yeah, thanks. And my grandma sent me like a ship in a bottle. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's cool.
I'm like 15. What the fuck do I want a ship in a bottle for?
Whoa, it was like a pre-made one, or was it?
Yeah. It was
Oh,
like she sent
shit.
it in the mail, and I came out, and it was like, it's almost like somebody took a fifth, not
Yeah.
a fifth, but like a fucking quart of liquor and like emptied all the liquor and put a bottle or put a ship in there, and then fucking mounted it, and you're like, boom, ship in a bottle.
It still smell like beer? I'm just kidding.
No, it was just like, cool, thanks. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? I'm 15. Give me like
What are you gonna do
the
with
$20 you paid for this. You could have just given to me.
No, you could have gotten like 2 root beers, or a 2-liter.
Not to sound ungrateful, but she wasn't a very nice grandma.
She wasn't very nice.
So one like long time ago, she used to give us
Consuela?
gifts
Isn't
all
it
the time.
No, that's not Consuela.
No, her name was Rita, and she didn't want to be called grandma, so we call her Mama Rita. But one year I gave her, or she used to give us like gifts all the time. Me and my sister when we were like younger, like ages 4 to 8, I'd say. And one time she gave me this shirt that had Minnie Mouse on it, and I was like, I'm not gonna wear this. It has Minnie Mouse on it. Like,
Yeah.
that's a girl shirt, clearly. She's like, it's not a girl shirt, just wear it. And I was like, I don't want it.
Just.
I don't want it. It has Minnie Mouse on it. And she's like, fine, ungrateful. And like after that, I didn't get any more gifts. My sister
Really?
got all the gifts, yeah.
Gosh.
And so I was like, I ruined my gift flow.
Damn.
But you know, I stood up for myself. She used to like take my sister on shopping sprees.
And really.
Yeah, and then like she like asked me to come over one time, and I went over to her apartment and I like wiped down her walls with bleach, and then she gave me like $60 and like thanks. Which I mean, $60 was nice, but I had to wipe down walls for like 5 hours to get it.
5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a long time. I mean, like you're getting paid at work now. So.
Yeah, my sister just had to drive her around, be her chauffeur. I was the man.
I've definitely have grandmas like that. Like, well, honestly, I think after a certain age, like, I didn't get anything anymore. Anyways.
Yeah.
But I was like washing cars and shit to just get like $20 or something like that.
Here and there, yeah, something. My one aunt used to have me come over and I'd like do yard work for her.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yard work.
Yard work.
Interesting.
Imagine that.
Interesting.
James Ramirez, the yard worker.
Ramirez. Oh.
Oh. But yeah, she was funny because I think she just wanted somebody to hang out with more than anything else. So
why
like,
the fuck would she make you do yard work? Why
just
you
it was like
out?
a reason to get me there.
Oh,
Not like
okay.
a reason for me to come, but like she'd tell my mom like, "Oh, Mija, I need somebody to come do yard work at my house. Can James come over? I'll pay him." And my mom would be like, "Hey, Tia Lucia said she's gonna pay you money to do yard work," and I'll be like, "All right, cool." And then like I'd work for like two and a half hours or something like that. Like one time I chopped down a cactus and she gave me like a machete to do it, so I was like,
a cactus?
Yeah.
In California? Where was this at?
In her backyard.
Really?
Yeah. It was a big one. Yeah, so she gave me like a machete to chop this thing down. So it was more fun than anything else, really.
Yeah.
And then I like cut some rose bushes and did some yard work, like mowing the grass. And it was like
Mowing the
I got there at
grass.
like 8,
Sorry.
and then at 10, get out of here. That's my Tia Lucia, you sick bastard.
What? No, I'm talking about mowing the lawn. Oh, no, I didn't mean like
You
that.
weirdo.
No!
I'll show you.
Because you're Ramirez.
From 8 to 10, I'd work, and then she'd be like, "Mijo, it's too hot outside. Come in." And then she'd make me lunch, and I'd be like, "This is great." She's like, "Here's $60. Thanks."
Why is it always $60?
I don't know.
Is that like a
That's
thing?
like the going rate for my services, I guess.
Wow, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah, she was cool. Shout out to Tia Lucia, R.I.P.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hear
Yeah,
that.
it's okay. She was really cool. That was the first time I went over there. She like, I'd only ever seen her with her dentures and her wig on.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, she opened the door and she's like a little tiny lady with like no hair and no teeth. I was like, ah!
Oh man, jeez.
Oh my god! Oh hi. I just didn't realize
Wrong
like
house.
I didn't realize she didn't have a full set of teeth or a full head of hair. It never occurred to me because that's the only way I ever saw her.
Yeah,
So I was like, "Are your eyebrows tattooed in?" They were.
they were.
Yeah.
I've seen people that tattoo their eyebrows just cause.
Yeah.
Like they're young and they just do it though.
Yeah. My sister got it done.
Oh yeah. How's that?
She doesn't have to fill them in anymore, I guess.
I don't know.
What a weird
Sometimes it's
occurrence.
just-
Remember
it's
when
weird.
like having thin eyebrows was a thing?
No.
You don't?
So no.
The block eyebrows, I feel like, slowly creeped up on us, where girls were like, just fill them in a little bit, and now it's like defined fucking lines, like
It's like a Sharpie.
yeah,
just
but
got
like
drawn.
blocked in, like the
Yeah.
whole thing.
No,
You're
yeah,
like,
I don't
whoa.
that.
Those are so manicured.
And it's like their eyebrows give their like their resting face
Yeah.
an expression or something like
Or
that.
you're like, why are you always surprised? They're just way up there. I
Okay.
grow a unibrow sometimes. I got it going on right now, actually. It's
Wow.
like a little bit.
Okay, I saw it. You're good.
Do you mean to
You're
get
good.
closer?
I already see it.
I
I mean, it's not that bad, but I see it.
It's not bad, yeah. It's not enough to be like, wow, he must be Serbian or something, but I'll like shave it with the razor
Mm-hmm.
and it'll just grow back. But one time I was shaving it and my girlfriend was like, what are you doing? I was like, shaving my unibrow. And she's like, that means it's gonna grow back thicker. I'm like, what?
What are you gonna do?
What do you want me to do? Tweeze it?
Ugh, that doesn't sound
Yeah,
good.
no, I don't have tweezers either, so.
So, speaking of tweezers, I remember one time when I was at my buddy's kickback at his place. We were all drunk, and one of my friends, she's like, "Let me do your eyebrows. They're so bushy." And I was like, "Okay, sure, why not?" Like we were all drunk.
Yeah.
So I get down and she like does one eyebrow, fucking painful as fuck.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I don't like that. She did one eyebrow, and then left. Like we continue, like we were like just chilling, talking, like drinking, and then she left, like left
Yeah.
the place. So I had like one.
Manicured eyebrow.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was good or not, but it was just done. Just one eyebrow.
Did you have somebody even it out, or you just?
I don't think I remembered it until like a little bit later. Somebody told me about it. Well, yeah.
That's fun.
I guess.
I don't think my mom used to pop my blackheads on my nose, I guess, but they never tried doing my eyebrows.
All right. So, what's another one? It's a good topic right now. You said birthday gifts, right?
Pause. Birthday
Pause.
gifts.
Yeah.
I went to Dave & Buster's for my birthday one time, not knowing it was like was supposed to be like an adult arcade place. But my uncle worked there, so he's like, "Yeah, you come to my place."
How old were you?
I think I was like, I was in junior high, so I think I was like 11.
So all you were
like
there
12 or
for was the
11.
games.
Yeah. We like had the party, had pizza, and then like we played games for 2 hours, like me and all my friends.
Pizza sounds good right
And
now.
then, yeah, it does. Kogan's, I'm craving.
Kogan's, yeah.
Craving.
Oh, so I'm gonna talk about this. It was one of our buddies on the ship. He brought an idea. What's it called?
Oh,
Of making a video or like a little
segment
segment of
for this podcast.
yeah. Well, I mean, he just brought up the idea. Okay, yeah, it was he was suggesting it for the podcast, but he was talking about like you and him going around trying out food around the area that we're at, which is in Virginia, Norfolk. You know, there's nothing.
Surprisingly, lots of good food though.
Yeah, there's like a really good area that it's kind of like a hipster area, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
But
but they got good shit.
they do.
It's fucking delicious.
I actually haven't been to like all the restaurants there yet because I really like the ones that I go to now.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically he was suggesting it to be named Taste Buds. You know, because you guys are buds and your
Fucking,
taste.
yeah.
Fucking yeah.
It's a double play on words.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm only bringing it up right now. If it was something that you guys would like, probably gonna make it when we get back. But
Leave it in the comments down below.
yeah, or just tell us.
And make sure you hit that like button. I didn't do the plug at the beginning.
Yeah,
If you like this podcast.
you're supposed to do that.
Whoopsie. Did you see his little like logo he had for it? I thought that was pretty good actually.
The bubble taste and then the
the sharp buds and then the tongue.
yeah. I told him it looked like acid though.
Is that bad?
What?
I said, is that bad?
Is acid bad?
No,
acid is bad.
Is looking like acid bad?
No, I guess not. But we're not promoting drugs or anything like that. He shook his head as a no. You can't.
No.
They're not gonna hear that.
No drugs.
No drugs.
No drugos.
But yeah. So honestly, I've been trying to figure out a whole bunch of other things that we could do.
Expand, yeah.
Yeah, because I really, like I was just telling you, I want an excuse to buy a camera to
Yeah.
shoot videos and stuff like that.
I think that's something we definitely have to be comfortable with. Because I remember we talked about it before, like being comfortable just doing stuff in front of a camera. And,
Like this right now.
action, but no action. You're just like every day.
Yeah, but I think after a while, after having someone or having your camera out at all times,
Yeah.
almost at all times, I think it'll become like a normal thing.
There's this YouTube channel from Action Bronson. You know who that
Okay,
is?
yeah.
It's called Fuck That's Delicious.
Okay.
And he goes around and he just like tries out food. So like our
God.
friend is talking about for this taste buds thing. He tries out food, but his like tagline is whenever he eats something and he likes it, he goes, "Fuck, that's delicious."
Is he
It's
faded
pretty
all the
funny.
time?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wow.
So he'll like go around to his concerts.
Lucky.
There's like an episode I remember specifically where they're like driving down the road and they smell barbecue, and him and his like 3 other friends that are quite large are like, "It's this way," and they like fucking pick out this little place, and they're like, "Oh
They're
yeah,
sniffing
this
out the
looks
fucking
good."
place?
Yeah, they like pound this barbecue and fuck, that's delicious.
Yeah, because I mean, things like that. I mean, I feel like a lot of people would like.
Yeah, I got
Why
this.
not?
The other thing we were saying we could. Well, this is us just brainstorming now.
On the pod. I mean,
But so
honestly,
for actually one of my birthdays, for this past birthday, my girlfriend got me. It's not here yet, but she got me a cookbook from Snoop Dogg himself,
oh yeah,
called Snoop Dogg: A Cookbook from Crook to Cook.
he cooks with what's
Martha
that?
Stewart.
Yeah, that's
yeah. So I'm honestly pretty excited to go back home and try some of those recipes out. There's like one specifically that I saw for mac and cheese, and I was like, ooh, it has to be good. It has to be good.
No,
It's about that time.
I'm just kind of curious. I don't know. I have watch. I just don't know what time.
13:51.
I got watch in like less than an hour.
True.
I gotta go. Damn, that's crazy. So I asked you, is that cookbook just pot stuff? Because Snoop Dogg's obviously like,
Yeah, I don't think so. For like the mainstream sales sake, it's not just pot stuff. But I'm sure you can just
I don't know. I feel like
I'm sure you can just like look at it and be like, yeah, I could totally add weed to this.
okay.
And be
Well,
like,
so I think adding weed to like dishes, I think you have to actually have
Do it in
like
a
certain
specific
butters
way.
and stuff like that.
oh, I don't know then. See, I don't know.
Oh,
about
I mean,
that
I don't know
stuff.
that stuff either.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah. I just remember watching 2 Chainz. He had like this gourmet chef like make him like super super good food, but it all had like weed in it or like THC in it, and he got fucked up.
Fucking super.
And
baked.
he is like, you know, like he's 2 Chainz, you know, he smokes all the goddamn
He
time.
has 2 chains. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was blown, like, out of his mind. Like, even the people that work with him were, like, telling him, like, hey, like, you shouldn't eat that. Like, that's too much. Like, you're smoking a blunt right now and eating a whole bunch of pot food, you know? Like, he's just, like, just laughing. Like, couldn't even open his eyes anymore. He was just... But, I mean, it's not like he's going to overdose on weed.
Yeah. No, I don't think...
Just probably fall asleep.
I think it's just, like, a mainstream regular cookbook, because he does cook with Martha Stewart, so... He has these ideas now.
I honestly kind of don't know what happened to Martha Stewart. What is her deal?
I think it was
why-
like tax evasion.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah, so she went to jail for like tax fraud or something like that. White collar jail.
Oh, okay.
She got out, resumed her fucking career, whatever.
I feel like she's
She
more
was shit.
more exposed to the gangster side.
Now, because she's with Snoop Dogg?
Well, just in general, I feel like she's just been super open with things like that. Like she's just been, maybe she's just expanding her horizons a little bit more.
It's possible. But I mean,
What?
when you cook like that,
Yeah.
you're gonna have some enemies, you know? What's that chick's name? Fucking the one who's like saying the N-word a bunch with the butter. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know. if it's-
N-word with the butter.
Yeah, she like uses a bunch of butter.
No idea what you're talking about.
You guys know who I'm talking about.
I don't think so. You good, man? You keep sliding.
I'm just, slouched and relaxed. We like still have troubleshooting to do.
You still have troubleshooting, dude?
Yeah,
That sounds terrible.
it's alright. It's not bad. I think that's all the birthday gifts to date that have been worthwhile.
So, I'll go back to the birthday stuff. So, now, since we're older, like, getting anything in general is nice. Like, anything at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I went home, or no, I didn't go home. I got a gift from my roommate. She gave me, like, socks.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
That's funny that you say
Fuck
socks,
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
because my parents will ask me all the time, like, do you need us to send you anything? Like,
Yeah.
they'll send me whatever, like, even if I'm just been in Norfolk for 4 months, and they're like, do you need us to send you anything? And I already have lots of pairs of underwear, but I'm always like, I can use some more underwear.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That way my shit is always fresh.
yeah.
And
See,
so-
that's another thing where it was like, I don't know if I want to keep my underwear for like a year and then, cycle it out. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, sorry.
I ended up with underwear that had like holes at the bottom of it from like running and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm a dude, and I was like, at the time I was like 21, 22, so I didn't fucking,
Yeah, I didn't care.
I didn't care. And my girlfriend was like, you need to throw away those holy underwear. I was like, but now I have room to breathe. But yeah,
Yeah, small things
Underwear.
like that. Like,
socks.
I honestly, I feel like I'm
Somebody
more
gets me
appreciative of
some
stuff
like
that.
gold toe ankle socks. That's what I work out in.
Gold toe.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
gold toe ankle socks. I'm like, fuck yeah.
What's the difference from gold-toed ankles or gold-toed socks?
That's just the brand,
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
because they have gold toes.
Do I have that? No, I think I have gray
No.
toes. These are like navy socks. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like I'm just more appreciative now for just smaller things like that. Just even like if you get anything at all.
Yeah,
in
I know
general.
the last couple of birthdays, like me and my friends, you including, being that part of that friend group. Just went to get food and then watched a movie. And that was like
when we went to Jack Brown's.
yeah, that was a good enough birthday for me. I was like, yeah, tight.
Didn't I fall asleep with that movie?
He did. It was for Avengers Endgame. He fell asleep in the middle of the fucking movie. And he wakes up and he's like,
oh my god.
he wakes up and he's like, what's going on? And we're like, you just missed everything.
It was funny because one of our friends that was there was trying to wake me up. I drank too much. I pre-gamed and I drank too much at the bar. And it was just only beer at that bar.
It was like 6 in the evening.
Shut up, dude.
When we went
Why
and
you
saw the
have to
movie.
say that? Why do you have to say that?
Were you pre-gaming
I
at 2?
had a problem. Not really. But anyways, so the bad part was, because if you guys seen the movie, obviously you'll know what I'm talking about. In the beginning, it's with fucking Hawkeye, right?
Yeah.
It's like basically telling you his side of the story, like what happened with him. And like, I woke up and Thor was fat. Sorry if I ruined it for everybody, but
You had plenty of time to see it.
Yeah,
If you haven't
exactly.
seen it
Yeah,
by
you're
now,
right, you're right.
you're wrong.
but that gap, that's like 2 hours of the movie.
Yeah.
I slept 2 hours of the movie, and I felt so bad, not to him because it was his birthday, but I felt so bad to myself that it was the Avenger movie that I went the next day and watched it by myself.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but I definitely probably should have enjoyed it the first time.
Yeah.
But,
I can't believe you.
yeah, we're actually, Verhagen and I are probably gonna. We just finished watching the Toy Story series, like 1 through 4.
4 was good. Did you like 4?
I did like 4.
4 was funny.
I
They
did
had
like
Key and
4.
Peele in it.
Yeah,
That was good.
I knew Keanu Reeves was in it, but I couldn't figure out who the hell he was. That whole movie.
He's the fucking biker dude.
yeah,
right?
I didn't know that until the very end where it fucking shows the credits and stuff.
Yeah.
But Verhagen and I, maybe it's because we've been out for so long, like out on deployment for so long. But when fucking Bo Peep, whatever, took off her like fucking like outer dress, she's like, "Damn, she thick." And I was just like, "Oh my god, she is."
It's a toy.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you two?
Yeah, McDonald was like, "You guys shouldn't be talking about things like that. Like they're just toys." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
Oh my
you're
God.
right. Yeah, but I mean, like, why would you make that?
That being said, when it's just me, Theo, and Steven in the back, and like we play a movie, and there's some like boobies on the movie, we're all like, "Woo!" And that's it.
Yeah,
There's-
I have, yeah. I think it's just because we've been out for so long.
Yeah. What are we
It's
going
kinda
on?
sad.
5 months?
We left
February.
the beginning of the year. Well,
March,
are you
April,
counting? Are you
May.
counting the training thing?
I mean, I guess we
The
can.
middle. Yeah, it was like the middle of
We,
January.
we pulled out for a month. Pulled in for like 4 days, 3 or 4 days.
Valentine's
And then-
Day.
Yeah, and then we pulled back out, and we've been out ever since February. And I don't foresee us pulling in anytime soon to get some R&R. But don't worry, we
That's so depressing.
operational pause.
Honestly, that sounds nice though. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather go on a ports, but that's
You know the
still-
swim call?
Yeah.
Everybody like gets to go swim. I have to be the lifeguard,
Yeah, I know.
so that'll be fun. If one of you guys gets attacked by a shark, I can only do one thing:
Let me die.
jump in and save you. I mean,
Jump
yeah.
in and save me.
so are you guys gonna watch the whole like Marvel
Avengers?
cinematic
Yeah.
universe?
Yeah.
You're
Definitely.
getting at?
Because she hasn't seen it.
Oh, at all?
Yeah, she hasn't. Well, she says she's seen some, but she hasn't seen like all of it.
Yeah, you
And-
can skip the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I have it though. The only one I don't have is Doctor Strange. So I still need to
yeah.
get that.
I'm sure. I think Sheehan has that one.
Yeah, he does. But
Doctor Strange was good.
we have this time in the morning, before quarters and after quarters, where it's like maybe like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That we just like we have time together that we can watch a movie, because we even before when we first started this deployment, or yeah, at that training thing, we were
Yeah.
watching movies all the goddamn time. But now like our schedules kind of fell back in line. We were like, oh, let's watch a movie today.
There's like scary movies,
Yeah,
comedies.
but it's like we have time to like watch series now because we have that time slot now. So
Right. I don't really have lots of time to watch TV, especially because I like try and go and work out and stuff.
I mean, I work out too.
No, I'm just saying. Not that you don't.
You were taking those meal replacements, and the senior was like, "Does he know he needs to work out if he's taking that stuff?" And we're like, "Yes,
What?
he knows."
What?
What?
He didn't think I was working out?
Yeah. Does he know he needs to work out? Yeah, he does work out.
Oh. Sucks though.
Senior kept on making this joke the other day about me being
Mexican?
involved with what's that dude's name from the cartel? Not El Chapo, but Pablo Escobar.
Okay. That you
So-
related to him?
Yeah. And then so I was like talking about my mom, which I'm like fucking 5th, 6th generation Mexican in California. So I don't even goddamn know Spanish. And so he was like, "Does your mom know Escobar?" And like nobody laughed. And then 5 minutes later, he like said the joke again. And like, I was like, "Ha, no,
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know Escobar."
I'm actually.
Friends with an Escobar?
No. I'm first generation. Well, so wait, so like your parents are the first generation, but they weren't born there, right?
Are you asking me for your
No,
situation?
for my situation. Sorry. So like my parents aren't born in America, but
Yeah, so they would be the first generation.
so okay, so I'm second.
No, you would be the first generation.
because I was born in America.
Yeah.
So I'm first generation in America, and I don't know a lick of fucking. Well, okay, I know a little bit Tagalog, but not enough to fucking save my life. If
Yeah.
I was like in the middle of the fucking
The
Philippines.
Philippines. Back in your province back home.
Yeah, and I've only been there once. So every time people make those like Filipino jokes, I'm like, yeah, man, you know that island in
But you know
California, like
you
what
know
the
the
fuck? What?
you know
Yeah.
you know that one?
What? What about it? It's just.
I don't know, that's a Filipino thing, right?
I guess.
One time I was at my family, just like you guys have like the
Yeah.
I'm
that's how you
gonna
call
start
each other.
I'm gonna start doing it to all the Filipinos.
I do. I actually do it to the Filipinos on board. It's more of a. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. It's more of like that's like how you're calling somebody sometimes.
We had the family whistle because my dad can like whistle with his fingers super loud.
Yeah.
And so,
So he's
this is,
summoning
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
move away from the mic a little bit so I can get this audible, but not enough so it blows out your goddamn
You
ears.
can actually do it.
The tune, I'm not gonna do it with my fingers. It's way too
Oh.
loud. But this is how, like, if I got lost somewhere and I like didn't know where anybody was, this is what I'd hear in the distance.
Like at a fucking like Costco or something.
Like a fair at a Costco, wherever.
Okay.
I'd hear. And so I'd be like, as soon as I hear that, I'd like start shifting around. What? Who? What? They're close. They're close. And so I like asked my dad where he got that from. And I thought he was just joking, but he was like, "Oh, like because he grew up in LA. He's like, when I lived in LA, like if I saw the cops headed down the road, I'd like do that whistle with my fingers to like let everybody on the block and like whatever, you know, whoever special characters were hanging out there, that the cops were like coming around the corner." And I was like, whatever, like that's kind of cool, I guess.
You're
But
stupid.
I was like, what'd they give you? He's like, they give me like money for candy or whatever, like toss me a couple
Oh,
dollars.
he was
every
like a
once in while.
child.
Yeah, he was like a kid.
Oh wow.
And I like didn't really believe him. Like, I was like, it's possible, but I don't know. And then I watched NWA.
Yeah.
And like, you know the opening scene where they fucking ram down that door
Yeah,
into
yeah, yeah.
Eazy-E's fucking little crack house that he was at? The kid on the roof gets up on the roof and he's like,
Oh,
and I was
exactly.
like, yo!
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly the same thing. And I was like, it's true.
Oh my god.
He really did. So the whole time I'm like doing this whistle thinking it's no problem, and turns out it's a
You're a gangbanger.
signaling system.
You're basically a gangbanger.
Essentially, yeah. In ascension. That's not how you use that
In
word.
ascension?
No, I'm just kidding. Not a lot of words will lie,
That's-
because that's not a real word.
Ascension is a word.
Ascension is a word, but in
that's-
ascension doesn't mean.
That's not how you use it.
Yeah.
You stupid. I know more words than you now. All right, no.
Knowing fake words doesn't mean you know words.
But so they have that thing, and then my dad or Filipinos normally do it, but they go "Hoi, hoi," like that.
That's the
That's another one. I
one
use.
time my dad. So we do like the "ai." That's like
What?
our equivalent. You ever heard me do that?
No.
Oh.
To call somebody?
No, like when you're like getting up or something happens to you, like if you like
Oh,
bang
like-
your finger or stub your
okay.
toe, you're like, "Ai." So my
Okay.
dad like came. it
I've
was a-
never heard that before.
no,
but
it was the funniest thing. He came into the
the living room one time, and he's like, "Ay, my back, ah, ay," and I'm like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "I have a cramp. I have a cramp." And he like goes for the bananas right away. And at the time, I didn't know that's how you helped your cramps because of the potassium. But
my dad does that too.
And so he like eats a banana. And he's like, "Ay, ay, ay," and I'm like laughing on the couch so hard, just dying. And he's like, "It's not funny." Ay. So that's my version of the. What do you say it was?
No, that's not. But that's another version of calling someone.
That's
like
how you call people?
Like the like you know how like
what's the other one?
Hui.
Hui?
Hui. H-O-Y. Hui.
So I'm like walking around and you're like trying to get my attention.
Because sometimes they use it in like they combine it. Like,
are you in big trouble?
Hui.
Yeah. Are you in big trouble if they go
Hui? No, they call you by your full name.
No.
In a very Fabi accent.
Do you have a middle name?
Montañez. Montañez.
Montañez. Montañez. King Jordan Montañez Lata.
Yeah. But yeah.
That one took me for a loop for a second.
Huh?
Montañez. That was all kind of cool. How do you say that backwards?
I don't fucking know.
I need a paper.
Montañez.
How do you spell it?
Montan. Easy. I had to really think about it. I haven't spelled that fucking name in a while.
So sometimes it's fun to spell out names backwards and pronounce them because they sound pretty cool. This is Zenatnam.
Zenatnam?
Yeah.
That sounds more like a Filipino name than Montañez. Zenatnam. Well, technically, okay, never mind. Because Joran is not really like.
It's a combined name, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I just when people call me Ken Joran, it's just like this. Not. I don't like that. I'm calling Ken.
Is it your
Joran.
full first name?
It technically is, but I've always been called just Ken.
Yeah.
That's. When I joined the Navy, they put it together, where it's like Ken Joran is my first name.
Oh, I see. It's more like your first middle name more than your part of your first name.
Yeah. I don't know how we started talking about that, but
and that's how you riff.
Hui is definitely a way to call it. And then I feel like everybody knows this with like Filipino comedians, but to point, like if they don't have their hands to use at the moment, or if they just want to, they use their lips. They point, like that, over there.
I can picture Joey Coy doing that.
Yeah, I think he's done that before actually, but they make that kind of like a little grunt sound. Ooh, over there. Wow. Filipinos, right?
Back in the game.
Love those guys.
And I'm back in the game. And so it's shifty. He has a hole in his sock. Good job.
See, those are other things that I want to.
New socks. I just lose my socks.
Are you the one that leaves them in the middle of the aisle every night?
No, I don't leave them in the middle of the aisle.
Do you have Adidas?
Adidas? No.
Adidas socks?
No. Goto.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then I don't feel as bad then.
I think somebody stole my sweaty shorts, though.
That's gross.
Yeah. Because you know how I leave my sweaty stuff on that little pipe right there to dry out? The shorts weren't there this morning. I was like, what the fuck? Where'd my shorts go?
That's fucked up.
So
that's gross.
They're only $15 shorts. They're very nice shorts, but
we gotta fucking
now I can't just go and buy more shorts somewhere. I have to order them and stuff. And I can only have so many workout clothes.
Was it like something where it's like, if they were to wear it, you'd be like, those are my shorts?
Yeah, right away.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's not that bad then. Maybe you'll catch somebody and just kick their ass.
Did you wash those? Because my grundle gets sweaty.
Oh, God.
You fucking sick fuck. Radio silence, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry to have to end this, though, but I actually need to go and watch soon.
We have to find a more...
I have, like, a ritual I normally do before I go and watch. Not like a satanic thing, but... Is that right?
You can still have a ritual for being a Christian, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a satanic ritual.
Did I use that word right, though? Satanic? Is that even how you say it?
Sure.
I was trying to fucking... You know how... Okay, sorry. I have to go, but I still want to talk.
All right, last one.
So, on our console, we have grease pencils that we use, or grease pens that we use to write on it, so we can erase it, like anything, just like some information we need at the moment.
It's a way
and
to
we
take
can erase
notes.
it. Yeah. And McDonald put, or somebody put a question of the day.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I've
Fuck,
seen these.
Where did I get this? Where was I going with this?
Is it about the animal spirit
Animals,
animal?
yeah. So spirit animal, right? So we were talking about a spirit animal for one of our my coworkers, I guess you said, right? And I said praying mantis, and then fucking Sindel was like, yeah, praying mantis, and Cinema goes, what the fuck is a praying mantis? And I'm like, the little green dudes with the eyes and shit. And
Like
he's
the praying mantis?
The praying mantis, you mean? I'm like, oh yeah.
Watch out.
Oh no.
We just dropped his computer.
Oh my god.
His
Anyways.
laptop.
Goddamn shit.
Is it okay?
Sure, I hope so. If not, then we're fucked forever. No, it's not recording.
We're still running.
Alright, anyways.
But,
Goddamn shit. So, yeah, he was like, at first he didn't catch it. Or no, he caught it, but he was like, maybe it's just a Filipino thing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, prying mantis, maybe it's a different type of
Because they use
mantis.
their claws to pry stuff. Is that where you're going with it?
Yeah, maybe like the ends, instead of it being this way, it was just more of like, yeah, whatever. But, oh god, I'm sorry. But,
Just exit out of it.
yeah, so I don't know if it was like the fob in me, which I definitely don't have, but maybe I just didn't know. I didn't know how to say. I thought satanic.
No, satanic's right.
Okay, so see, I don't know.
Satanist, satanic.
I just question myself
Satanic
sometimes with
ritual.
English words.
Yeah, no, that's good.
But yeah, praying mantis.
Trying. I mean,
You didn't even catch it the first when I first said it. That's why.
I was a little like, maybe he just, because he's a fob. That's how he says it.
I'm not. It's like I'm not even a fob though. Like,
It's like the same thing though when I thought your rear view mirror was your review mirror. I'm like, yeah, your review mirror, because you're reviewing what's behind you.
you're fucking stupid.
That makes
You're
sense.
stupid as shit.
You're like, what's a review mirror? The
Prying
fucking
mantis.
mirror right there.
You're so
Your
stupid.
rear view
You're
mirror?
dumb. You're dumb. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Do that.
Dude.
But that's all we got today, guys.
Do your thing that you
make the cue. What's the thing?
the thing that you I can't tell you to do it, and now you're gonna be like, no, I can't do it because you're telling me to do it. Do your fucking little introduction, but for the ending now. For the outro.
Hey guys, this was Brown Boys R Us. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button at the bottom and, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments to our questions down below. We probably won't read them all, but we'll read the top
How
comments.
sad would that be?
I know, right?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna read them all.
Okay, we're gonna read them all.
Why wouldn't you read them all?
I don't have time like that.
Yeah, me
It's a
either.
possibility.
I definitely would have time like that.
You ever heard those old you played Legend of Korra or watch Legend of Korra? Where he's like, on last week's episode.
Yeah.
That's how I want. On last week's episode, Korra, a daring do.
Did they really do that in Korra?
Yeah, it's like an old real type
yeah.
1920s. Like you ever seen Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
It's Courage,
yeah,
the
you-
Cowardly Dog
you
Show.
do that very well.
Abandoned as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, yeah.
Wait.
We get it.
With her husband, Eustace Banks. It's a fun voice. All right, bye.
All right, thank you guys for listening.
You gotta pause it.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
Well, I was
the
still gonna say
record.
something.
Oh,
but
okay.
whatever, that's fine.
You can outro too, I
Yeah,
guess.
It's cool. It's all right. Whatever. All right. Bye. Beaches.